Hey guys, it's Mike Chen here in Saigon. Okay, full disclosure, I've been eating all day. I've been eating and filming all day. I had tons of noodles, some bami, and then we were done. We're back at the hotel. I was just sitting there, and I realized something. I was hungry again. Like, I don't know. So I asked my local Vietnamese friends where I should go to dinner, and I wanted to go to a place or an area where I can try a lot of different things, and they recommended here. This is Zhao 200. I'm really excited to be here because I see a ton of foods I haven't tried before. Only thing is, this place is pretty dangerous. Everywhere you're eating, you're really close to the zooming motorbikes. So the key tonight is have a good time, eat a lot of good food, try not to get run over. I already saw something I really want to try. It's an Eggy dish that I absolutely love in the States called Basil, and I see them selling it over there. So we're gonna go get some, again, just safely, somehow. And she's making it fresh right here. This smells incredible already. Some pork, shrimp, scallions just went into the wok, and then egg is going in, and she's kind of just pouring the egg very slowly into the wok, so it forms sort of like an eggy shell. Wow. That looks and smells incredible. Some more eggs is going in. You can see the oil forming on top. And then she's adding some bean sprouts. Just look at how beautifully crispy that thing is on the bottom. It's like looking at a half solar eclipse. I absolutely love this dish, and I cannot believe I'm eating it here in Vietnam. The outer shell, nice and crispy. Look at this. See how easily this is snapping off? And you oh. That's so good. It's eggy, lightly sweet, ridiculously thin and crispy. And what you do to eat this, put it onto a piece of lettuce. Of course, as with almost all Vietnamese meals, fresh herbs, some mint, basil, dip it into the fish sauce, which also has some radish and carrots. This dish is so good because after you crunch through the veggies, it's just soft, fluffy, eggy dough. Then the nice, tender, sweet taste of shrimp, fatty explosion of the pork. I love every single thing about this dish. Every single thing about it. This is gonna be something I really miss about Vietnam. Like almost every single dish, like I mentioned, that you get, comes with a plate of just the freshest herbs and veggies. And you cannot beat fresh herbs on anything. It just adds such an awesome layer of dimension to basically every single thing you eat. This layer, the outer edge. I call this the outer ring of crispiness. That's my favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up this fish sauce here. Because I'm thinking this dish is eggy. It's a little doughy. I'm thinking it's gonna be awesome with some heat. Oh, thank you. And I'm digging into the middle of this dish right here, where this is the heart of everything. A lot of sprouts, a lot of shrimp, a lot of pork. So absolutely incredible. This is not rolled up very well because I think I shoved too much into this lettuce. You know what? It's okay. I'm gonna double lettuce it. You know how in grocery stores you double bag it? This is double lettucing it. The different types of texture, I feel like is really what makes this dish. Along with pho and bami, this is something else I so look forward to trying in Vietnam. It is really making me happy right now. I'm very happy. Can you tell? This is my happy face. It looks the same as my food eating face. I'm basically done with all this after like 2 little wraps. So good. Okay, let's keep exploring. I love just walking around a random alley and there are food stalls on either side and just eating whatever looks good to you. That's like my favorite form of fun. You know what? I want to get a couple of the summer rolls. I got this once before in Vietnam, and I already noticed how like the outer wrapper, the rice wrapper, is not as gooey and as sticky, as gelatinous as the version in the US. Like not by a long shot. And she gave me 2, one with shrimp and pork, and I think one with just pork. Actually, just one has shrimp too. Still good though. The sprouts and lettuce makes it nice and crunchy. This is a great to take a break from food. You know what I'm saying? All right, I feel good. Now I'm ready to eat some more. I passed by this stall a few times, and everybody seems to be eating and having a good time eating a bowl of what looks like eggy crab soup. So I'm gonna try a bowl of this. Supko tap dum. Tap dum. Supko tap dum.
Tap dum. Supko tap dum.
Okay, thanks. According to my new friends here, this is called Supko tap dum. All right. It's a very thick crab soup. I made a mistake. They asked me if I wanted everything in there. I said, sure. What could possibly go in a crab soup? So some corn went in, great. Some shrimp went in, beautiful. Artificial crab, don't love it, but okay. Okay, 1,000-year-old egg, you know what? Haven't had that in a while, why not? But then this went in, a piece of brain. Last time I had brain was in Taiwan, I remember it vividly. I was at Jingfeng, braised pork over rice. Asked me if I wanted a cup of brain soup. I mistakenly said yes, and I regretted it ever since. Now seeing this brain, I'm like, oh my God. Let's just try the soup itself. The soup itself is good and very crabby and eggy. 100% needs some spice because it is really, really thick. When you put just the soup in your mouth, you still have to chew it. My chilies are kind of, oh my God, there was a raw egg on the bottom. I didn't even see that. Wow, when you ask for everything, they really give you everything. Guessing you break it up, I really don't know how to eat this. It's a lot more creamy now. It tastes better because of the spice and the citrus. What I really like about the soup so far is the rich crabby flavor. I actually dig how thick and creamy it is too. Like, this is a solid bowl of soup. But again, this is the only thing I'm terrified of. Look at this brain. All right, I'm gonna channel my inner Andrew Zimmer. It's creamy, it's creamy, it's creamy, it's creamy. Let me just get that flavor out of my mouth with some 1,000-year-old eggs. Words I never thought I'd ever utter in my life. When you need 1,000-year-old eggs to chase away a gross taste in your mouth, that's saying something. It is creamy, it is soft, it is too funky of a taste for me. I can't get on board with it. Soup I like, brain, not for me. I smell something I like all the way down the street. Beef and basil, freshly grilled over charcoal. I love this. First time I had this, I was just blown away by how awesome this is. Because think about it, you're grilling delicious beef inside basil leaves. So all that beautiful basil flavor is just completely infused and smoked into the meat. And then the last place I went to, it was really just like a stand, and all they gave me was this. They didn't even give me any seasoning on it. But here they put some mayonnaise on my beef basil wrap, some peanuts, and I got the whole spread. So what I see the lady beside me doing is she's taking her rice paper, putting the beef basil inside, grab a few peanuts, rice noodles, Spider-Man-esque rice noodles, and a slew of herbs, of course. Hey, check this out. They give you star fruit. Oh, that's sour. I'm gonna add some just because it's there, cucumber. And they have this fish sauce, which this looks like a much more pungent, thicker version of fish sauce. I'm trying to see if they're dipping it in there because I'm kind of a little scared of this. I'm gonna dip it a little bit. Oh yeah, the beef basil is already good. All right, but add in some fresh herbs, some rice wrapper. This thing can now add chewy and crunchy to its arsenal. That's so good. This is one of my favorite food items here in Vietnam. Absolutely, one of my favorite. It's gotten to the point now, every time I see someone cooking this on the street, I have to get some. Let's bring chilies to the party. Honestly, you could just eat this as is. You don't need anything else, but man, is it ever good with fresh herbs and veggies. I do have to work on my folding skills. Got to admit. I'm just kind of like doing what other people do. And this fish sauce is not that bad. It's pretty pungent, but it's good. Some heat does this beef a lot of good. You guys know what also is great about this? I got 8 of these basil wraps. This whole spread, fresh herbs, rice noodles, rice paper, everything, $2. I'm moving here. Really made me so happy right now. I honestly have no idea how to decipher which stall is good or not. I just see like a lot of people here. Hi. And they seem to be enjoying whatever they're eating. And it looks like crab soup, so I'll take a bowl of crab soup. The crab soup's all sold out. Yo, you guys took the last bowl of crab soup. Good? Yeah? Man, I just gotta keep walking, I guess. I see this. This is bone real ok. It looks like a noodle dish with pho noodles, some pork blood, and crab. Yeah, good? Good? Let's try it. Whoa, I didn't see that. Everybody's actually sitting here. This place is packed. I think I made a good choice. I feel like I'm sitting at a kindergarten table right now. Oh, you okay? You okay? Oh, and I think this is crab. And like I said, pork blood, fish cake, tomatoes, and give me some sprouts and green onions. Add that on. I just want to try this soup out. Oh, it is really crabby. Wow. I mean, this is some serious crab soup here. Oh, that's strong crab flavor. This soup actually tastes like you actually bit into a piece of crab. It's a bit sweet, a little oceany. I mean, it literally tastes like liquid crab. I'm literally being readjusted as I eat here because they're trying to Tetris in more people. I'm just gonna give this a little mix. Noodles are like, oh wow. The soup doesn't really taste too tomatoey. I know there's tomatoes in here. Well, it just tastes like a sweet crab. These are rice noodles. Really springy. Actually goes pretty good with the soup. Snail. If you never had snail, not slimy at all, I like what they look like. It's actually really crunchy. This whole soup is kind of like tasting the ocean. Desperately needs some spice. Much better. It needs some spice. It needs some citrus. It's just like eating a big bowl of noodle crab. The flavor becomes a little too mundane. So I think with some spice, a little bit of citrus, this thing is gonna be elevated a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Ooh, the soup still has that really strong, nice crab flavor, but now it just became more entertaining. No longer overly one-dimensional. So with that beautiful crab flavor, you now have a lot of fire. You have the nice acid that comes from the lime. This thing is firing on all cylinders right now. It just went from a high school play to a full-blown Hollywood production. Yeah, the change is that dramatic. Absolutely delicious. Oh, love the fish cake. I'm already sweating. Great start for tonight. Wow, after that fireball noodles, I need something to cool myself off. And as soon as I walk out, this place is here. This is serving Chen. I'm gonna get an everything Chen. Chen tap come? Yeah. All right, so put a bunch of different types of beans in here, some jelly, mung bean, and then I think this is coconut milk. Yeah. Oh, there's some mochi in here as well. This is definitely refreshing. But the ice, I mean, check this out. They don't do much with the ice. So I literally have an iceberg in here. So I guess I'm gonna have to just like chip away at it. And everything else, I mix it up a bit. So here, there's some tapioca, some jelly, bunch of beans. This is excellent. This tapioca ball they have has little bits of coconut inside. It gives it a really nice crunch. The fire in my mouth completely extinguished already. Come on. This is cow innards. I mean, it looked really interesting when I walked by. And then she asked me if I wanted a stir fry or curried. I said stir fry. Well, this is more like almost deep fried. And asked me if I wanted fish sauce with a little chili, which I did. Asked me if I wanted baguette. Of course I did. And here we are. On the top, there's some herbs, some chili, and this is the cow intestines. It's actually pretty nice. The intestines, chewy. Really no bad aftertaste. The curry is nice and fragrant. This is a piece of the liver. Oh, yeah, that's working. Luckily, I like liver. This is the cow stomach. I love this stuff. That's chewy and nice. It's a little spicy because of the chilies. I think eating this with some herbs. Oh, no, actually pretty good. Take a piece of the baguette, dip it in some of that curry. The seasoning is great. I really like this area. My friends told me this is a very local place. Like really only locals come here. It's not a big tourist spot. All the food is super on point. I think I ate all the food I want to eat main course wise. I gotta go for some dessert. And the place I'm thinking about for dessert is not here. It's a really unique place. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm at a place called Cjbeard, and what they serve is kind of insane. They serve a tray full of desserts, and it's 16 different types of desserts. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna get them all. This place is famous for their, thank you, come on. famous for their desserts. And like I said, there's usually 16 different types they serve here. And oftentimes, a group of people, or even I saw tonight, like there are many two people that got all 16 desserts. Most of these are really similar. They all, except for maybe one or two, have coconut milk in them. Like literally, everything in these little bowls, they seem to all be some sort of sticky rice or some sort of sweet bean soup. I'll just start with this one. This is the Taro sticky rice. It's good. Coconut milk, really fragrant, really sweet. Rice is gelatinous. There's something about sticky rice, such an addictive quality to it. This is really unique. It's like a big mochi ball. And again, coconut milk. And the inside is stuffed with mung beans. As sweet as all these things are, they are really delicious. All the rest is kind of similar, so I'm gonna just plow through. If I notice one that tastes exceptionally good, I'll let you know. Oh yeah. Ooh. This is good. Black sesame soup with roasted sesame seeds on top. Oh, I love black sesame. This is warm, it's fragrant. Favorite dessert so far. Red beans coconut milk. Sweet and starchy. Don't love this. Wow, this is not bad. Mochi balls with ginger and sesame. Mild ginger flavor. Love the sesame seeds on top. Mochi is of course delicious. That's a winner. Whoa. Look at this. This looks like the Japanese natto beans with how sticky this is. Warm and sweet, extremely slimy. I'm almost able to chew the slime, but despite how slimy it is, flavor is really good. Mung beans with seaweed. I see a lot of desserts in this country with seaweed in it, and you know what? That does work. I think with a little less sugar and some more ice, this would be really good. It would just taste like a Chinese mung bean soup, which all Chinese people love. It's fantastic. This sticky rice with coconut milk. It's warm. This is good, but this is heavy. I don't think they make this. From the bottom, it looks like a floating jello. Yeah, it's a really soggy floating jello. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be coconutty. It tastes exactly like I thought it would. This thing is really, really sweet. All right, last thing. This is a flan, and I think it's soaked in Vietnamese coffee. I think already this is gonna be my favorite because I see ice. Ooh, yeah. I see like pretty much everybody's ordered this. That is the winner. I absolutely love this. Coffee, milk, sweet, custardy, smooth and delicious. And this dish is just refreshing. Couple things about this place. Everything is delicious, but if you're coming here alone, I definitely recommend the flan with the iced coffee and also the slimy natto bean looking thing. Another thing is, this place is ridiculously economical. The 16 desserts you saw before, all that $4 US. Oh, one more thing. If you guys want to head over to Jiao 200, the first place I was at, the one that all the locals recommended, I would also recommend that area because it's really got some great food there. But I do just want to mention that on the Uber ride over there and also on the Uber ride back to the hotel, the drivers did tell us that that area, there's a lot of pickpocketing going on. They told us to hold on tight to our camera equipment, make sure we don't take our phones out because people will literally drive by on a motorbike and snatch it. So if you guys do go, have a great time, eat a bunch of awesome food, and you know, stay safe. And as always, all the addresses are listed for you guys in my description box below. Thank you all so much for watching, and until we eat again, I'll see you later.